gaming stock market is shaking. The old blue chip giants like Fortnite or Apex Legends are safe. But the year 2026 isn't about playing it safe. It's about exponential growth. A massive wave of IPOs is crashing onto the PlayStation 5 ecosystem. We're talking about a new generation of free-to-play titles built on Unreal Engine 5, powered by ray tracing, and offering gameplay depth that rivals premium $70 releases. Will you keep holding on to depreciated assets, or are you ready to allocate your time capital into the new unicorns? From open-world GTA-style anime games to the first true free-to-play Souls-likes, the market is evolving. Today, PS5 Gameplay Hub is opening the file on the top 10 free PS5 games of 2025 to 2026. Prepare your SSD storage. These are the investments that will define your future gaming portfolio. Opening our portfolio at number 10 is a foundational asset, Valorant. While it has been a PC staple for years, the PS5 edition is the real market mover this year. Riot Games has effectively solved the impossible equation of tactical shooting on a controller with the introduction of focus mode. This feature bridges the gap between analog stick movement and mouse-like precision, allowing you to switch sensitivity on the fly for pixel-perfect headshots. On the PS5, this game runs at a buttery smooth 120 FPS, providing the ultimate reflex advantage that is mandatory for this genre. But be warned, this is not a casual investment for mindless entertainment. It is a place to forge discipline. You must manage your round economy, control intricate recoil patterns, and coordinate complex strategies with your team. Every round is a high-stakes trade where one mistake costs you your life. If you are looking for a highly competitive environment with zero pay-to-win elements, Valorant is the safest shelter in the market. From the creators of the legendary Warframe, we have Soulframe. If Warframe was about blinding speed and ballistic chaos, Soulframe is about the deliberate weight of steel and the magic of nature. Digital Extremes are masters at building free economies that last for decades. Investing your time in Soulframe means you are betting on a live service game that will be supported, updated, and expanded for the next 5 to 10 years. A true long-term holding. On the PS5, the proprietary engine renders magical particle effects and lush procedural forests with incredible detail, taking full advantage of the console's GPU. The combat focuses on heavy melee impacts and environmental manipulation, which translates beautifully through the DualSense haptic feedback, letting you feel the resistance of every sword swing. This is the perfect asset for players who enjoy the grind, love community-driven development, and want a world that grows alongside them. Do you crave adrenaline dividends? Then pour your capital into Mecha. This is the Gundam or Armored Core experience we have been dreaming of, finally realized in a high-fidelity free-to-play package. You pilot massive combat mechs, engaging in aerial dogfights at supersonic speeds, while unleashing barrages of missiles. It fills a massive gap in the PlayStation market for high-speed mech combat. The power of the PS5 is pushed to its absolute limit here to maintain a stable frame rate while dozens of detailed robots collide in mid-air. The sense of speed in this game is unmatched by anything else on the market, utilizing high-quality motion blur to simulate G-force. However, this is a highly volatile asset. The pace is frantic, and the visual information overload is real. If you can handle the intensity without getting motion sickness, the ROI in pure excitement is massive. Number 7 belongs to Riot Games again, with their ambitious project 2XKO. This is a 2v2 tag team fighting game set in the League of Legends universe. Why is this worth your investment? Because Riot does not make bad games. They are poised to set the new standard for fighting games on console, focusing on accessibility without sacrificing depth. On the PS5, the low input latency is critical. Combined with the precision of the DualSense D-pad, the game allows you to execute complex combos seamlessly. The day one liquidity will be enormous, meaning a massive player base from the moment it launches, ensuring you never have to wait for a match. It's visually stunning with its cel-shaded art style running at a locked 4K 60 FPS. It is accessible to watch, hard to master, and completely free. This is the future of console esports.
Time to throw down! About time!
The heaviest hitting rival to Genshin Impact is finally docking on the PS5, Wuthering Waves. If you felt that Genshin's combat was too simple or floaty, Wuthering Waves is your answer. The parry and dodge mechanics are extremely hardcore, offering a level of action feedback that feels much more rewarding for skilled players who love Devil May Cry or Nier. The PS5 version promises to be the definitive way to play, fixing the blurry texture issues found on mobile and bringing this post-apocalyptic world to sharp native 4K. This is an investment for the active trader, players who want to be constantly clicking, dodging, and reacting, rather than just cycling through cooldowns. It's fast, it's stylish, and it looks incredible on a big screen.
In the celebration, I too am curious to see what truths lurk.
Imagine if GTA merged with Genshin Impact and ran on Unreal Engine 5. That is exactly what Neverness to Everness promises. You are driving supercars through a neon-soaked cyberpunk city, buying real estate, and hunting supernatural anomalies. It breaks the mold of traditional fantasy RPGs by offering a grounded, urban open-world experience. On the PS5, this is a true tech showcase. The ray tracing reflects neon lights off the hood of your car and the glass skyscrapers, creating a level of luxury rarely seen in free games. This is a high-growth stock with massive potential. If the developers optimize the open-world performance correctly, this title has the potential to dethrone every other open-world anime game on the market. It is ambitious, beautiful, and wildly different. A speculative asset that could pay off big in 2026. At number 4 is the Diablo Destroyer, Path of Exile 2. It is completely free, yet deeper, darker, and more mechanically rich than any $70 ARPG competitor. The skill system is massive, allowing for infinite build creativity, and the combat has been revamped with dodge roll mechanics that make it feel like a true action game. The standout feature for PS5 investors? Couch co-op. You can play with a friend on a single console, a feature that is becoming extinct in modern gaming. The dynamic lighting effects in the dark dungeons look spectacular in HDR on the PS5, creating a gritty atmosphere that draws you in. The verdict: this is an intellectual investment. You have to study the builds and learn the economy, but the profit, the sheer satisfaction of godlike power, is infinite. Top 3 calls out Delta Force Hawk Ops. When the Battlefield franchise stumbled, Delta Force stepped up to seize the market share. This is currently the best free-to-play large-scale military shooter on the PS5, offering a complete package of infantry combat, vehicular warfare, and tactical destruction. Tanks, helicopters, paratroopers, it all comes together to create a chaotic but visually stunning war zone. The photorealistic graphics are so high fidelity that many players refuse to believe it is a free title. It utilizes the PS5's power to render massive maps with high draw distances without losing texture quality. Whether you play the extraction mode or the all-out warfare mode, the production value is AAA quality. If you are starving for that classic military shooter feeling, this is a mandatory blue-chip stock for your library. The runner-up is the title that has the entire PS5 community buzzing: Ballad of Antara. Dubbed the free Elden Ring, this game brings a dark fantasy world where you control distinct emissaries, each with their own combat style and lore. It fills a void in the F2P market for a high-quality single-player or co-op action RPG that focuses on challenge rather than grinding daily quests. Running on Unreal Engine 5, the level of environmental detail, from the swirling fog to the ancient, decaying architecture, is a generational leap over standard free-to-play visuals. This is not a mindless button masher. It is a game that challenges your skill and patience with intricate boss patterns. It is a prestige asset that elevates the quality of your game library. If you want AAA quality without the price tag, this is it. And finally, the #1 asset in your 2026 portfolio: the unicorn, Marvel Rivals. Why does it take the top spot? Because it fulfills a dream we didn't know we needed. Allowing Hulk to smash a building and Iron Man to fire a unibeam through the rubble. It perfectly blends the hero shooter genre with third-person action. The environmental destruction technology on the PS5 is a total game changer. Tactics are no longer static when the cover you are hiding behind can disappear in seconds. It features beautiful graphics powered by Unreal Engine 5, iconic characters, and deep strategic gameplay. Most importantly, the economy here is healthy. It is completely free of pay-to-win mechanics. You unlock heroes by playing, and you pay only if you want to look good. It has the highest time-to-fun ratio on this list. You jump in, pick a hero, and immediately start having a blast. Those were 10 future-proof investment opportunities for your PlayStation 5. We're entering an era where the line between a free game and a $70 blockbuster is being erased by Unreal Engine 5 and raw hardware power. From the supersonic speeds of Mecha to the artistic darkness of Ballad of Antara, your portfolio has never been this diverse. So the question for the investors watching is, where are you placing your bet? Are you investing in the superhero chaos of Marvel Rivals? Or the open-world anime ambition of Neverness to Everness? Leave the ticker symbol of your choice in the comments below. Subscribe to PS5 Gameplay Hub so you never miss the next big IPO. Invest in the future. Play for free.